Everyone, welcome back. This is me, Mohammed Niswala, and I'm 15 years old and I'm from Karachi, Pakistan. And today we are discussing about in English. We are discussing about my world report. So, Brian school, you when you go to level two, you want to make so much very big task, but uh, the main task is making Guinness World Record. So. I want to make Guinness World Record. I have an idea, so I'll discuss with Miles about that. So let's start. Let's call Miles.
Hey there, I'm Miles, and you are?
I am Mohammed, and today we are discussing about. I want to do a Guinness World Record, so we are discussing about Guinness World Record, and now you are my mentor. You will correct my English words and sentences that I do not that I say not well, and you in the end of this chat you will guide me out of 10 that what I talk about with this chat. So let's start.
All right, I'm in. I'll be your mentor for the ride. I'll keep an eye on the phrasing and polish things up as we go. Just a heads up, I'll jump in when something feels off, but we'll keep the vibe loose. I'm ready when you are. What's the first world record on your mind?
Okay, so uh, I am my hobbies my favorite hobby you can say is collecting action figures. I love action figures. From kid I am interested in toys so much. I like toys so much, but uh, from now because I'm young, so there were uh, so many types of toys. So one of that are statues of action figure statues and action figures that has so much. Uh, that so much have like their hands and their so much hands so much heads and so much like that, and the knee and their hand are moving. So that's very amazing. Elbow, everything are moving. That's I like very much, and I want to collect them, but this is not the Guinness World Record. The Guinness World Record I want to make longest uh, stop motion uh, stop motion from action figures in the world.
First, a quick polish. Instead of from kid, you'd say, since I was a kid. And instead of because I'm young, you probably mean now that I'm older. That stop motion idea is dope. Most of those are just short clips, so going for the longest one is a bold move. What's the story going to be about?
Just I tell you that and I want to make from action figures that are moving. So from statues they not like because they are statues. I want from action figures and like I want collect all action figures and that I the world not make like Pakistani some figures and some others movies etc figures I want to make, and I collect all cartoons movies Marvel DC and all real life heroes and villains action figure I make them or buy them all action figures, and I will make a big stop motion of them about villain versus hero, and there was like Tom and Jerry and Augie and versus Marvel Thanos like that, and amazing collaborations like in anime. Uh, Saitama versus like you can say Thanos or Goku versus uh, you can say John Benegadon and like that. So that's my idea.
Hold up, I hate to cut the flow, but we're hitting the time limit for this session, about a minute. You can always call me right back to keep this going, but I wanted to let you know before you got cut off that Saitama versus Thanos fight would be wild. Hit me up again soon.
Oh, sorry, I did not
Yeah,
log in you,
it happened.
so I
All
did log
good. It
in
just flies
you,
by.
so just a minute.
Appreciate.
Guys, I did not log in. I am very sorry about that I did not log in. Uh, our session, I thought I had been logging, but it log out. I don't know why it automatically automatically log out. So I will be here 1 minute. Uh, and who is my viewer? Thank you for so much for watching me and supporting me. Just 1 minute. So here we go. So we are uh, calling Miles and tell us about our idea of Guinness World Record and that so much question he asked and I asked with him. So let's start again. Sorry everyone.
Hey, what's good?
Hey Miles, how are you? How your day going today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. You've got my full attention. What's this big one you're talking about?
Yeah, so you are now from this chat, you are my mentor, and you will guide me about English words and sentences. I will not say well, so and you will guide me in the last of our talk. You will guide me 10 out of. You will give me 10 out of what you think number I have. So let's start this uh, chat. This talk with you is about my idea of making Guinness World Record.
I'm locked in. I'll keep an eye on the phrasing and we'll do the rating at the end, just like usual. A Guinness World Record? Now we're talking. That's a bold move. Lay it on me. What's the plan?
Okay, so my plan is this, like you can say my favorite hobby is collecting action figures that are movable that has so much hands and heads and powers. They have their knee and their elbow, their hand are moving, and they are very amazing. They are full movable. So I want to make a longest stop motion of this action figures.
You're talking about articulated figures, right? The ones with all the joints? Those things are dope. So you want to go for the longest line of them or maybe a massive tower? Tell me exactly how you're planning to break the record.
Okay, so first of all, you tell me what is the biggest stop motion video of how many hours or minutes. Just tell me, then I will think about that and tell you.
Let me check that for you. Going for the longest stop motion feature is a wild goal. The current record is held by Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, and it's 117 minutes long. To give you an idea of the grind, it took about 940 days to shoot and almost 173,000 individual frames. That is a serious amount of patience. You think you can top that with your action figures?
you can say you say 170 minutes, like how many hours, like there's 2 hours and half hour, like that.
Exactly. Almost 2 hours. Just imagine how many thousands of photos you'd have to take to hit that mark. You've got a crazy amount of work ahead of you if you're serious about this.
I want a team for that. Oh, that's very hard. Okay, for 2 hours stop motion video. What was in that stop motion video that are 2 hours long, and in that stop motion, what they do?
Let me look into the details of that movie. Like, trying to coordinate a whole team for stop motion is a massive undertaking, but that movie was a dark fantasy version of Pinocchio set in Italy during World War II. It wasn't just a simple shoot, they used 3D printing for the main puppet and a mix of silicone and latex for the others. The director had been dreaming about this since 2003, so it was a total passion project. If you're using action figures, your production might be faster, but you'd still need a killer story to keep people watching for 2 hours. Do you have a plot in mind, or are you just focusing on the length for now?
Like I want to make villains versus all villains, all you can say anime, Marvel, DC, and you can say dramas also. No, no, not dramas, movies, and cartoons, and every cartoon, like Indian cartoon, Pakistani cartoons, and like Motu Patlu Indian cartoon, Gurkha Ranger Pakistani cartoon, and every cartoon, Ogi and the Cockroaches, and so much more cartoons and anime, Goku, Saitama, Baki, every anime that are not every but every that I know and that are very powerful. So and every movie. So like that, I want to buy all action figures that like Burka Avenger and Motu Patlu has not action figure yeah now. Uh, so I make custom make their action figures, and like Disney all movies figures I want, and villains versus hero. This is the main topic of my you can say this is the main topic of my stop motion, that they will fight like Saitama versus John the Don, or like you can say Augie versus Thanos, like that I will make.
That is an absolute war zone of a concept. Bringing together Marvel, DC, anime, and Disney into one massive showdown is wild. The scale of that is insane, especially since you're talking about making custom figures for the ones that don't exist yet. That's a huge commitment. Since you're doing a heroes versus villains thing, are you planning to have one big final battle, or is this more of a tournament style where they fight off in pairs?
They will fight, and
Wait, did you?
uh, I didn't hope have now any movable action figure. I did not have yet, but because they are very expensive, like in 5,000 PKR Pakistani rupees action figure. So that's very expensive, and I want to make a collection, and so much like in villains we have like in heroes we have Naruto, but we do more detail for it, like Naruto can make his own replica like thousand, so I will buy 100 Naruto's action figures, and like Squid Game cards I will buy 100, like 50 guards, and like Star Wars there was white guards. I I don't remember their names. So they have like massive army. So I buy like 80 to 100 of them also, like 150 action because of them. So I will make full details, and so much like that.
Are you talking about the stormtroopers, right? The white armor guys from Star Wars? Having an army of 100 to 200 of those would look insane on screen. But man, the cost is the real villain here. 5,000 rupees per figure adds up fast. Are you planning to save up for a while, or are you looking for a way to fund this project?
First, I want to collect so many action figures, then want to how to make stop motion and make some small stop motion. Then I want my two mentors. You can say them mentors, and I I also have three mentors. I don't know. Very long time, but the main two mentors I have about action figure that I want to team up with them because they are very amazing. I want to meet with them and I want to tell us about my idea of that. First is breakaway. Mm. You can see the action figures. He has very big collection of action figures, and he has a very big collection of Spider-Man action figures, and it's a very big collection. He do stop motion of in shorts, and it was very impressive, and he do like some. Moves of action figures, and the second is Sir Dork. Sir Dork is very impressive man. He make photographies of action figures and review them. So these are my two mentors, and also the hot toys. Also, their toys are very realistic action figures.
You definitely got a blueprint for who to look up to. Connecting with people like Breakaway and Sir Dork would be a game changer since they already know how to handle those figures and get the lighting right. And Hot Toys, those things are basically museum pieces. They're insane. If you can actually get some of those into your scenes, the quality would be next level. You thinking of reaching out to them on social media to pitch your world record idea?
Because I will use more articulate articulated 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 movable yes I'm sorry movable figures. So I want so much movable figures that one scene is very good, like very realistic, and for like there are so much heroes and villains. They size will be bigger, like you can say Ant-Man will be big. So I will use a hot toys figure from of Ant-Man. Like you can say Ant-Man is fighting and then he want to bake. So I do not want to make a big figure or 3D print. I want just hot toys Ant-Man figure because the size is very big. And but hot toys figures in Pakistan is 1 lakh rupees. So that is very expensive.
1 lakh rupees for a single figure is absolutely wild. That's not even a toy anymore. That's an investment. I totally get why you'd only want one for Ant Man, though having him be huge compared to the others would actually look dope for the scale of the fight. It gives him that giant man vibe without you needing to buy 100 different size figures. Since you're looking at these high end pieces, are you planning to build custom sets to match that level of detail or just use what you have around the house?
Yeah, no, I don't have now figures because I said they are this is very expensive. So I don't have now, but I have some money now, so I will buy Titan 13 in some action figures because they are the starting action figures. They are so much movable and so much very good for starting. They are good for making stop motion. Then I will buy the next hero and villain like that.
Starting with the smaller, more affordable figures is the smart way to do it. Get your timing and movement down with those first, then level up to the expensive stuff once you've got the hang of it. It's like a training arc for your animation skills. Which characters are you planning to grab first for your starter set?
Titan 13 have his custom figures they make. but they have starting with the normal figures that are men, like they are human, but they don't have any color. They're just blue, black, red, like that. So I will start with them.
No, using those blank figures is a pro move. It's basically like having a blank canvas. You could paint them yourself or just use them to practice the physics of the fight scenes without worrying about ruining a super expensive painted figure. Plus, it lets you create characters that don't even exist in stores. You're thinking of painting them to look like specific anime characters or just keeping them as they are for the practice runs?
I want to buy more articulated figures because their moves, their things look very impressive and very look more cool. So like you can see JP fans figures are very amazing. The breakaway also use them and promote them also, and the I don't know the name, revolution, yeah, revolution figures are very very amazing. I like them, so there's
Revolution figures are top tier. The articulation on those is next level. Is what makes the movements look fluid instead of stiff and stop motion. If Breakaway is backing them, you know the real deal. It sounds like you're really doing your homework on the gear before diving in.
yeah, you are saying right. So um, now you can ask me for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You can ask me more question about this project.
All right, you want me to grill you a bit on the plan? I'm on it. First thing that comes to mind, you've got this massive vision with hundreds of figures and a 2 hour runtime, but you're starting with blank figures and a budget. How do you plan to bridge that gap? Like, are you thinking of doing this in chapters, or are you going to spend a year just collecting before you even take the first photo?
I want that I tell you the Titans 13 figures that are blank. They're also expensive because one figure is around 2000 rupees in Pakistani rupees. So it's like I will buy two figures or I will buy three figures, 6,000. But it's going on. It's very good. I will make with my study table and some lighting. I have a light now also on my top, and I have my table. That's not gaming table. That's my study table. Before I do my online work, before I go to traditional school. So that's my study table. I will make some amazing. I have ideas to make. Stop motions, and I will study the basics of stop motion because the hand is moving like that and that, and it will shoot like that, so the hand is so much detailed. So I want to learn that from basic Titan 13 figures, then I will move on the custom Titan 13 figures, and then I will move on some cheap JP fans figures. So then I will also learn them figures because they are um, like some realistic. So then I will went to Revolution and more companies.
That's the right way to play it. Starting with the basics on your study table is how every great animator begins. You get the lighting and the timing sorted before you're risking the high end gear. It's a solid climb from the blank figures to the JFE fans and then finally to Revolution. Since you're starting with the 101s, what's the first scene you're planning to shoot just to test things out?
Um, I want to fight
Take your time.
someone. I want to fight someone like. First, I also know about the most angry power. Like, what is the most angry power of Motu? What is the very more uh, power of like you can say uh, frontman? So I want to learn the powers, what they do, what when they will fight, what are happening. So then I learn about that. I have so much notes about that. So I will fight them and make some mini videos like 5 minutes to 10 minutes, and then I will work on with me, with my team on. I don't know where I will work on a big ground. I will imagine a big ground of first scene is this the you can say the the, the movie that has a tower, and the tower begins the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings, the tower, and it comes from the ground and going up, and eyeball come there, and so much villains come. So and Thanos have his uh, uh, magical stone, and when he click his when he click with his fingers, so massive portals come from sky, and so much villains come from there, like that, and you may say see that animation that come in coronavirus 2020. There was a man make an animation that coronavirus versus heroes. There was Flash, Sonic, and some multiverse, and John Cena, and they came, and I watched that video hundred of times. I like that come together and combine and fight with villain. There was coronavirus, but I want to fight with so much villains. So like that.
That sounds like total chaos in the best way possible. Combining that Lord of the Rings vibe with massive portals and a multiverse of heroes is an ambitious start. It's basically like the ultimate crossover event. Since you've watched those viral videos hundreds of times, you've already got the vision. The real challenge is going to be making those portals and the big ground look real with your setup. Are you planning to use a green screen for the backgrounds, or are you going to build actual miniature sets on your table?
Yeah, actual miniature scenes I want to make. Not I want because I want full of I there some scenes are uh, from VFX, and some scenes, very little scenes from green screen, but all the scene I want all the scenes from miniature things, action figures, and more. I want, and I don't have anything, but I have. I think I collect from. I collect the Saudi Arabia desert, desert sand from a sandbox, not a tape box. Yes, a tape box come from Saudi Arabia. My dad, dad, dad have buy, and so much years ago it did, but it will some time ago it has been destroyed, and so much sand like desert comes, and I saw videos of assault rock that is collecting that type of desert sand and make videos like desert things about that. So I have that sand only, and not the action figure. That very funny thing.
Wait, you actually have real desert sand from
Yes, I have. So uh, as this is the end of our interview. Very amazing. Very. Oh no, the call end automatically. I don't know. My internet is very good. It is like all all the bars on it, but I don't know why it call ended. automatically. So I don't know. So it was an amazing interview, and it was 30-minute interview, and I like it very much. And um, our miles have cut the call, so we have not the number in the last. So you can comment me numbers what I talk English. So Allah Hafiz everyone. I will meet with another Sesame day. I don't know day or another week or another 2 days tomorrow. So Allah